Hello everybody, this is Young Black Expats here, and we have our home girl, Ateyo here. We're in San Jose, Costa Rica, and we wanted to just let her have the mic, and you know, she came to Costa Rica on a whim, and we just want you guys to hear her story of how she got here and what it's been like since she's been here. Okay, it's on you.
Thank you. Yes, so I decided to move to Costa Rica probably about 3 months ago. I have been researching it online for quite some time actually, and I just decided to take the leap of faith and come out here. I had saved a few $1,000s and decided to just, you know, try my luck and, you know, really see if this is something that I would want to do long term. I've been studying people on YouTube and found the Young Black Expats and really was inspired by them to, you know, just try something different. I was really tired of everything that's going on in the United States with all the different shootings and just everything. I was just really tired of being there. I wanted to try something different. So I came here after researching Costa Rica for a while. I'm really interested in the biodiversity here. As a natural traditional healer, there's so much to study as far as like from herbs and just everything from the traditional healers that are here. So I came here to hopefully link up with some of the traditional healers here as well, and also expand, you know, the work that I do as a healer. I do Reiki, different forms of energetic healing. I'm a herbalist. I also do different readings, divination readings. I'm soon to be a graduated Sangoma, otherwise known as like the shamans of South Africa. So I'm learning a lot of that, and I'm finding that there's a deep connection with Africa and Costa Rica, a lot of similarities. So it's obviously it's kind of hard for me to just move to South Africa. So this Costa Rica is like the next best thing for me to be here and be able to like study. So I'm really excited.
So how has your time been here? How has your time been since you've been here? Are you enjoying Costa Rica? Is it a deep transition for you? Is it something that you just came here and was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm at home?
No, really, I do feel like that I'm at home. Like my spirit feels at peace here. The people are very kind, and it's just, that was really something that I had to get used to as far as just the culture and just how people are in general. In the United States, people are somewhat cold and closed off. I mean, not everybody, but that's just, you know, large general what you find. But here it's really different. I've lived in a few different places. When I first arrived, I went closer to the north in San Isidro, and it was beautiful there. I fell in love with San Isidro, and that was beautiful. Then I decided to try the Caribbean coast.
Okay.
And
how was that?
The Caribbean coast is beautiful, like living right near the water, and just the Afro-Caribbean culture in general. Yes. It's just good to, you know, be around that, especially as a Black woman, to see that. Yes. And the, you know, the pride that they take having themselves is just beautiful. To really learning, like I said, some of the Afro-Caribbean herbalism and how they work with herbs and stuff. So that was really interesting to be out there. And then now I'm in, you know, San Jose, in the city, in Guadalupe, and it's just nice to like see the different areas, because each one has something very different to offer. Like none of them are the same. So I'm just like going to different places until I really find the area that I like the best. And you know, I'm gonna be trying, I believe it's Atenas.
Okay, Atenas.
Yeah, I'll be going to Atenas next.
That's really good. You're getting around and experiencing different locations. That's awesome. Now, one question. A lot of people want to know, do you speak Spanish? Do you have
Absolutely
to speak Spanish here? How is it going that you're in a different country? You just said, you know what, let me go. You know, I may not be all the way prepared, but I'm just going. I don't really speak the language. I've lived in different cities in a short period of time. How has that transition, not being able to speak the language, how does that work out for you?
Well, I don't know a lick of Spanish, but sometimes it's a struggle, and it's somewhat frustrating not to be able to communicate, you know, effectively with people. But I find that they try to understand me just as much as I'm trying to understand them, and we usually work it out. But a large percent of Costa Ricans that I've met, they speak English, really good English, and so. I say about 75% of the time I'm good. I can find somebody to speak English.
Oh, that's good.
It's never been any time that I haven't been able to get my point across, or, you know, so I've never came into that. It's just sometimes it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
Especially catching cabs and things like that. But other than that, most of the stores, there's always somebody around that can speak at least a little bit of English, and you know,
good.
I wouldn't let that hold you back.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people here, that's actually a benefit for you. You know, I'm studying to get my TESOL certification to maybe sometimes do tutoring for English, so that's a benefit, you know, coming here and speaking English and maybe not knowing Spanish, because you can maybe barter and that to teach, you know, to teach English. So that's never let anything
just hold you back. Exactly.
I let that be a reason for a while, and it was just too much. I decided I'm not going to let anything be the reason, you know?
That is really good. I really like your take on that. And also, just one last thing before we wrap up. If you could give one piece of advice to anyone that's watching this video, maybe contemplating coming to Costa Rica, or not even Costa Rica, that may be contemplating possibly moving out of the country, out of the U.S., what would be the one piece of advice that you can leave with our viewers today?
That there's nothing wrong with at least just trying, just going to see if it's something. Give yourself at least 3 months, you know, and just try it. You know, life is too short to hold yourself back for things that you know that your spirit is calling for. You know, like for me, like my spirit was calling for this for a long time, and it started making myself sick and, you know, not really following your dreams. So it's important to do that. And when you do that, the way will be made for you. I've met so many beautiful people here. You know, I came here by myself, and now I'm here with you, speaking with you, you know. And I met so many other young black people, just people in general, traveling, doing this life. And when you step out, you'll see there's so many other people doing it, and it's inspiring, and it keeps you going. So
exactly, and that's one of the main reasons that we even created the channel. Not just, you know, young black expats living in Costa Rica. We say young just because most of the time people think that you have to retire to another country. So we're definitely not necessarily young, but we're not retirement age. You know, but you even find people younger than us that's just stepping out there and just making it happen. So, you know, we're glad that you bumped into us on the website. We're glad to be sitting here with you, and thank you so much for speaking to our audience and getting the information out. Now, if they wanted to get in touch with you for anything, what is the best way for them to get in touch with you to ask you any questions? They
can reach me at my website, ancestralawakening.org, or you can email me at gogoateyo, that's GOGOATEYO @gmail.com, and I'm available for, you know, any questions that you might have, or even coaching, anything like that.
And I'll put that information on the video, so you'll see it somewhere on the video. Thank you so much, Ateyo. We really appreciate it. We'll be chatting with you soon.